Who do we have here?
Mr. McCray, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, Mr. McCray. Mr. McCray, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On April 3rd, 2024, the officer was dispatched to an apartment in Harris County, Texas, in response to an assault call. The complainant is the defendant's daughter. The complainant is the defendant's daughter's boyfriend, and the complainant was staying with her daughter, and when she got on the phone call from her boyfriend. The defendant got upset and said he was tired of this bitch's voice, referring to the complainant. The defendant got in the complainant's face and punched her in the lip, causing pain.
Wait, did you hear that? Things just took a wild turn. A dad is accused of hitting his daughter's boyfriend so hard that it knocked out a tooth. That's no small thing. And right there, the unexpected twist arrives. What started as family drama is now unfolding as a violent courtroom fight. If you were the judge, would you call this just a routine assault charge or a family battle gone way too far? Tell us your thoughts.
Mr. McCray, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? In fact, I'm going to send you right now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of weapons and not to have contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you understand?
But they want to write an affidavit. Can they do that?
I don't answer questions, Mr. McCray. I'm telling you what the expectation of is while you are in this court. You can either abide by the expectation or you can, the other thing is going to happen. Do you understand? Are you high right now?
No.
Be careful. I'm sending you for a drug test. If you fail to go take the drug test, if you fail to come back, you know what's going to happen. Just take a seat for me and then we'll get you. I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now. Do you understand? Take a seat for me, sir. Top of page 11. Sorry, I want to know how we're, come up, Miss Imam.
You just met, so we
Okay.
haven't had a chance to.
I'll give you a little bit of time, but
My understanding is procedurally what has happened is she was on a pretrial diversion.
correct.
Her previous lawyer has passed away.
Mhm.
The state has rescinded or terminated the pretrial diversion that she was on. I've had a chance to kind of go through a little bit of in the way of discovery. She wants to move forward and try to figure out what we're doing with the case, needs me to do that. By way of background, she works as a pharmacy technician at Walgreens, as a student in college. Quite a bit of mitigating stuff. I need to really have some time to dissect it all.
Is she using while she's on bond? Was that the issue?
Let me see, Judge. I'm not sure why Nathan.
Shatoria, tell me about Miss Imam, huh?
It looks like she had continuous violation of her device after being placed on a zero tolerance. She had a pattern of failing to report the visits. She failed to complete SOP. She failed to make.
This is where the law gets strict. That ankle monitor, the SCRAM device, doesn't care about excuses. It literally detects alcohol through your sweat, 24/7. No hiding, no lying. If you were in this defendant's shoes, would you take the deal and play it safe or gamble with your freedom?
I don't see any. The violations on the device were skip tests.
And Judge, I think there was some times where there were some missed tests. I don't know that.
So I'll give you time,
Yes, Judge.
okay? I'm putting a scram on your ankle now, so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. And if I find that you consume alcohol, or if I find that you're consuming illegal drugs, it's really, really not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Does she have a Texas driver license?
Well, let me talk to me.
Just,
You run it, Judge.
Yes, she
It
does.
hasn't been run. Okay. You're running it? Okay.
so let's do this. I'd like her to get a scram today.
Yes.
I'm also going to send her for a drug test because I want to know what, if anything, is in her system. We'll sit you off 2 weeks for you guys to decide what you guys want to do. Okay? get what you need. Your case is 530 days old. It's time to decide what we're going to do. It looks like they've already kicked you out of the program. I don't know if they're going to relent and let you back in. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you now, let's just cross that bridge when we get there. But
What I would like is if in maybe 60 days or something like that, if things are going well on the Scram device, maybe come back in and revisit and get a.
I don't, well, no. I don't know if I'm going to keep the case open 60 days. It's 525
Fair enough.
days. I mean, I'll give you some time,
I just
but
need to make sure all the
Judge, we
discoveries.
do have an offer in on this case as well.
what is
We put
it?
an offer, a time served.
Okay, so there's an offer. So when we come back, I'll give you 2 to 3 weeks, but when we come back, you need to either accept the plea bargain from the state or I'm going to set your case for trial. If I find that you're using or doing anything to violate the law while you're on bond, now I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's it. You're not allowed to drive unless you have liability insurance in your name. If you do not have car insurance, do not drive. Do you understand? Okay. So we'll give you 3 weeks,
Yes.
Mr. Garris. But at that time, when you come back,
Set it up. I will
either accept or if you're going to provide mitigating evidence to the state
try to get back into program.
before that day, so we know,
I will do that in advance.
please.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Simon. All
you,
right,
Judge.
so I'm going to put the devices on her today. She gets a test today and all fees waived.
Thank you.
Judge, my apologies, I misunderstood. Could you please go over those conditions again for me?
I want to send her for a drug test now,
Yes, Judge.
and I'd like to put a scram on her ankle now today as well.
Yes, Judge.
Okay? We'll set the case. I'm sorry?
Did you want random UAs as well?
Well, no, I just want to know if she's clean now or not. And then in 3 weeks, this case is
Yes, Judge.
one way or the other.
Yes.
And then, okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, guys. Working. Good morning, Mr. Anderson. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney.
Now the courtroom dives into legal strategy. This is what lawyers live for: case law versus officer judgment. Think about it. Should weaving slightly on an empty road really justify pulling you over? Or does the risk, no matter how small, give police the upper hand? Drop your verdict in the comments.
Stop was justified.
If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On December 8th, 2024, the officer conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it failed to maintain a single lane while traveling west on Jester Boulevard. The officer observed the defendant constantly veering out of the lane and going into the second lane. The officer observed the defendant to be the driver and sole occupant of the vehicle, and while speaking to the defendant, the officer observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage and bloodshot eyes. The defendant was struggling while exiting the car and was swaying back and forth while speaking to the officer. Standard field sobriety tests were performed, HGN 4 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. The DIC was read, but the defendant refused and a blood search warrant was drawn and executed.
Your Honor, may I make argument, Judge?
Sure.
Thank you, Judge. The sole reason for the stop in this case was failure to maintain a single lane. Most recent case law on this is Hardin v. State, and in that case, it overturned even Lemming, and they went as far to say is that failure to maintain a single lane is not probable cause for a stop.
Well, I get it, right? You have to dictate more than just saying failure to maintain.
Yeah,
You have to have provide.
a danger to another vehicle. There's other vehicles around. This is on TC Jester Boulevard, a very sparse road at night. And this
So what were the indicative facts?
I'm opening the office.
Yes, Your Honor, we're looking at the office report.
I mean, obviously, we don't have any body cam, dash cam, so I'm not,
Well, right, but this is just a mere probable cause. I need enough of a statement from the officer in the DIMS saying how he justified pulling the car over in light of failure to maintain a single lane. The weaving statute.
Wait,
I mean, do you need a bit of time? If you want to reconvene in like maybe 30
Yes,
minutes,
Judge.
it's fine.
My offense report's not running for some reason, so.
If we may have a little bit more time.
Mr. Simon, do you have somewhere else to go?
I have Fort Bend to go to. Can I go to court?
Well, That's going to take hours. If you want to, yes, because you can always zoom in. I have Zoom for you.
I'll wait.
So perhaps maybe, 15 minutes, give them time to look at the OR.
No problem.
Just take a seat for me, Mr. Anderson. We'll come back.
This way.
For now, we'll have you sign a reset.
Oh, no, okay.
Okay. Hi, Counsel.
I've got Moises Serious.
What's the last name?
Moises.
What was the last? S.I. Okay.
Soon you know the one I'm talking about.
Say it again.
Somebody walking, black man walking.
Oh. Good morning, Mr. Sirius.
Yeah.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On December 8th, 2024, the officer conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's vehicle at 1:05 a.m. after observing it drive at a westbound on Washington Avenue, following a vehicle in front of him too closely, and for having an expired registration. The defendant was the sole occupant of the vehicle and driver, and upon contact with the defendant, the officer observed a moderate odor of an alcoholic beverage, glossy eyes, and low and mumbling speech. The defendant admitted to drinking, and standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN was 6 out of 6, walk and turn 3 out of 8, and one leg stand was 1 out of 4. The DIC was read, but the defendant refused, and a blood warrant was signed and executed.
Okay. Mr. Sirius, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license, sir?
I do, yes.
Okay. Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
No, it's not my vehicle.
Okay. If you don't have car insurance, then you're not allowed to drive. I'm making that a condition of your bond. If you want to drive to follow the Texas law, you must have a Texas driver license or a driver's license from another state, and you must have liability insurance in your name.
Yes,
If you don't have both, then no driving. I am ordering you also as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any illegal drugs, likewise, your bond will be revoked. You'll go to jail. Do you understand?
John.
You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Stone, and he will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you, you're playing games, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest.
John.
I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. We'll have you get with your bond conditions with Felicia, and then you guys are free to go. All right, guys, thanks. It's fine.
Right this way. Next judge is page 2. Chavez, come on up.
Okay. Did you have a,
Yeah, arrangements, Mr. Chavez.
okay.
You're good.
Good morning, Owen.
Every other weekend we go to, there's a small restaurant called Prima Pasta. They have a singer who wears a different blazer every time he comes in. How many
Just look
blazers-
Cheers.
how many blazers do you have? I guess.
Quite a bit. Good morning, Ms. Chestnut. Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. On December 5th, 2024, the officer responded to a flock hit for a stolen license plate, and upon locating the motor vehicle, the officer conducted a traffic stop. Upon contact with the defendant, the driver of the vehicle, the officer detected an odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and red glossy eyes. The officer confirmed the VIN was a match with the stolen vehicle hit on MDT, and the defendant admitted to drinking 2 drinks, one of which was a large margarita. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 5 out of 8, one leg stand 0 out of 4. And the reason for one leg stand being so low is because the defendant walked instead of doing the one leg stand. The DIC was read but refused. Blood search warrant was drawn and executed.
All I see is just the DWI. That's it.
Yes, Your Honor, there was no charges filed, and I don't know the reason for that. We can look more into that, but
It's not, okay, so any prior DWIs?
no, Your Honor.
Did you run or NCIC?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Chestnut, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Have you run a license?
It's eligible, Your Honor.
I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to drive any vehicle unless you have liability insurance as well.
I
It's part of your bond conditions. I am also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs.
Yes.
You will be randomly tested. If we find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of illegal drugs, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Ms. Chestnut?
I'm not working at this time on Social Security.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you mind? You know what? Let me see if I have one on file. Hold on. I need you to fill out an application for me. I'll take a look at it to see whether you qualify or not. If you do, then we'll appoint your lawyer. So for now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center, reset. He's going to give you the application and then we'll have you take your seat in the jury box, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay? Please.
Greta Halil, page 3.
Good morning, Mr. Craddock. Mr. Craddock, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
Yes, Judge. One moment, it's loading right now. Okay. An officer was dispatched to a target in response to a theft. The officer made contact with the complainant, the loss prevention officer, who stated he observed the defendant come into the store and make a small purchase, leave, and then return and conceal merchandise in the shopping bags. The defendant then took the concealed merchandise and walked past all points of sale without paying. The total taken was $750.05.
And was he with anyone?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Craddock, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. How old are you, sir? What do you do for a living?
I am currently waiting for a call to get back so I can working.
Say that again.
I'm waiting for a college to get back to me, but I'm currently working at Taco Bell.
So you graduated from high school?
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, sir?
Would it be okay if I ask my mom that?
Is your mom here? Sure, of course. Mom, come on up. Thank you so much for coming. Did you hear what happened? Okay. I'm asking him if he wanted to apply for an appointed lawyer. I don't want to talk about the case. I only would like to know, do you want a court-appointed lawyer?
This is his first. This is never been in trouble.
Let's not talk about the case.
Oh, come on.
I only want to know whether you guys would like a lawyer or not. Let me put it to you this way. You need a lawyer.
I was about to say yes, sir.
So you can either go hire a lawyer. Right. Mr. Craddock, theft cases are probably one of the worst possible cases that you can pick up in this life. Once you are branded a thief, it's going to be nearly impossible to get a job. I have people that come back to me and say, hey, man, I can't get this apartment because I got this theft conviction. Please. It's truly one of the worst. You're just now starting in life. Life is hard enough for a young black man in this society. Now you're going to make it even harder. Come on, man. Really? Go to school, study hard. You become something in this life. We'll give you a lawyer now. Don't go back to any Target. It's a part of your bond condition. If I find that you go back to Target, guess what happens? Right. I'm not asking much. Just follow the law. Don't pick up any new cases. Don't go back to Target. And then I'll provide you a lawyer today. All right? Okay, guys. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you take your seat in the jury box. I need you to fill out an application for me, and then we'll have you talk to someone. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Judge, page 6. Gaspon Gerardo.
So, no going to Target, please.
Yes, Judge.
Who you say?
Top of page 6.
Gascon. Good morning, Mr. Gascon. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On December 6, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's vehicle after observing it travel at a high rate of speed, approximately 67 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone, and turning without using a turn signal. Upon contact with the defendant, the officer observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage and red glassy eyes. The defendant advised he was coming from a company party and admitted to drinking 2 beers. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 6 out of 8, one leg stand 0 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath. The results were 0.166 and 0.167.
Okay. Mr. Gascon, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Did you run his license?
It's eligible, Your Honor.
Okay. You are not allowed to drive unless you have valid liability insurance, and I am making that a condition of your bond. Do you understand?
Sure.
I am also ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Sure.
We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. You'll get with Felicia for your bond conditions, and after that, you're free to go.
Yeah.
Don't wait. You need to get on it quick. There's a lot of timing requirements. All right? Okay, please.
Next judge is page 7. Gonzalez, come on up.
Mr. Capitan, come on up. How are you? Great to see you.
Good to see you, Judge.
It's me.
You look very sharp.
Morning, Mr. Gonzalez.
Morning, yes, sir.
So you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On December 7th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's vehicle at approximately 1:59 a.m. after observing it driving without lights when required near the Texas Avenue, and the officer observed the defendant to be the driver and sole occupant of the vehicle. Officers observed the defendant to have red bloodshot, watery eyes and appear unsteady on his feet. The officers also observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from his breath. The defendant stated he was coming from a bar where he had been drinking since around 11 p.m. The defendant had 6 clues on the HGN, but refused other standard field sobriety tests. The DIC was read, but the defendant refused. A blood search warrant was drawn and executed.
Got it. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Have you run his license?
Yes, Judge, it's eligible.
I know. Mr. Gonzalez, I'm ordering you not to drive unless you have valid liability insurance in your name. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You're going to be randomly tested. If you're found to be consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, you will go to jail. I don't know if you'll get another PR bond. Do you understand? Now you have a lawyer. You've got a great lawyer. Listen to him and he'll take care of you. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, then I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm waiving your appearance so you don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you got to stay in touch. You understand? All right. I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. We'll get you with Felicia for your bond conditions. Then you guys are free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Any questions?
Well, your driver, we'll talk about that. I drive every day and said, insurance on my name.
Insurance.
You guys talk. If there's anything else that you need, you can always come back. Yeah. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm really, really happy that you're here. Thank you for coming.
No problem, no problem.
Really, I think that it's a big feat that you're even here because in times past, yeah. So I'm really happy that you're here. Come back. Good things happen, Ms. Mireles, when you come back. We're not bad people, I swear.
Thank you.
So what's going on now?
He picked up this evading. They're waiting for discovery on it before they make an offer. They want to look at discovery before they make an offer.
Is discovery complete?
We're still waiting on body cam and dash, Your Honor.
Okay, I mean, it's only 50 days old. Where are you living? What are you doing with yourself these days?
Shh. I'm still staying with kind of in between shelter, and then I'm also on the street a little bit. But
No, how do we get you off the street?
Hard. I went to the McCott houses, and I went there, and it was very strange because with the paperwork and everything that I had to deal with, it was hard to explain. They told me I was going to one house, but I ended up going to another house, which was complete opposite of what they had said that I would be going to. The conditions were much worse than I had expected, and it just
Shatoria, what can we do to help Mr. Minelas as far as housing? Do we have,
I can see what he qualifies.
he's gonna qualify for the TAP funding. There's no doubt. We've got a list of places. Do you have a phone?
yeah, I run off Wi-Fi, but I do have one, so I call.
Do you have a phone? Okay, so there's a list of places that you can go there that, so what specifically can we do, Shatoria? Like housing wise?
I think today.
Oh, well, no, but I know that you have stuff to do.
He can follow me back to the office and we have a social worker there.
Wonderful. Do you mind doing that so we can find you a place to stay?
Yeah. If not today, I have to get her to the vet, and it's offered for free. She has to get her shots.
Whoa. I don't want, once you go, you're not coming back. You're here already. Just why don't you go talk to them?
If I miss her shots, but I'll go.
You get the shots later.
Yeah.
Okay? Whether you get it now, whether you get it in 4 hours, it's not gonna make a difference. You're already here.
I understand, yeah.
Really, we can try to find you a place to stay.
Okay.
Or would you prefer to stay on the street?
No, it's just, I don't know, I'm not so optimistic. I've tried several times and
It's a lot with the initiative that the city of Houston is doing, getting the people off the street, shelters are filling up.
I just kind of gave up hope with getting help.
Don't give up hope. Never give up hope. There's always something out there. We can always find you something. It's you gotta want it though.
Yeah,
Right.
I do really want to.
And stay with Lori. Let me get you over there today. I'm happy that you're here. No one's gonna do anything to your bond. Just keep coming back and good things will happen. The only other thing I'm gonna ask you to do is stay in touch with Lori.
Oh,
Okay? Whether it's via email, whether it's phone, however it may be.
yeah.
When you do that, good things will happen. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with your case today because they don't have any evidence. Can you get it as quick as possible, Alex,
Yes,
please?
Your Honor, we can reach out and get an escalation, Your Honor.
Please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Time is of the essence.
Yes, Judge.
So why don't we pick a court date now so he knows when our next setting is? Okay. Please go with them, all right?
Okay, well, yeah.
Come on, good things happen when you come, you know that.
Really, thank you. All right. Hey, it's great to see you, Mr. Menendez, really.